Do you ever feel like you just can't get enough done in the 24 hours allotted to you in one day? Well, you're not alone. In the society that we live in, it feels like our lives have just gotten busier and busier. And while it might have been easier now than ever to fill our lives with busyness and the effects of it have always been around. In Luke chapter 10, we read a story of Jesus interacting with two women, Martha and Mary. Now, as they went on their way, Jesus entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to his teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving. So first we read about the reason for Martha's busyness. And the reason is this, that she was distracted by much serving. I don't know about you, but I relate to that on a deep level. As I evaluate the things that fill my schedule and keep me busy in life, I find that a lot of it are good things. I'm trying to steward my job well. I'm trying to cultivate healthy relationships. I'm trying to take care of my physical health and maintain good fitness. I don't do those things without recognizing that there can be a cost at times when I let busyness of good things get the best of me. Continuing in verse 40, we read the result of Martha's busyness. And she went up to him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me." We read that the result of Martha's busyness is an anxiety and distraction which pulls her away from her most important relationships in life. First of all, we read that it pulls her away from her sister Mary, that there's a division that's created between her and a loved one. And how true is it that in our busyness and our distractions of good things, that there can be a division between us and the ones that we care for most in this life? Have you ever allowed your busyness to get in the way of a friend, a spouse, a child, or your community? And then secondly, we read the most important relationship of all is compromised. As we read that Mary sits at the feet of Jesus, Martha is busy and distracted elsewhere. Does your busyness pull you away from sitting at the feet of Jesus? If that's you, I want to challenge you to listen to Jesus' response to Martha. In verse 41, it says, "But the Lord answered her, 'Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her.'" Jesus' response to busyness is that in the midst of a lot of good things, there's only one thing which is most necessary, and that's to sit and learn from him. Our busyness at times can distract us, and what Jesus is saying here, that us not spending time with him is actually not a matter of busyness, but it's a matter of priority. That at times we can let the good things in life fill our time and our attention and distract us from the ultimate thing. Church, in the midst of the busyness of life, let's be people who don't miss the one thing which is necessary, being with Christ Jesus.